Shelby, and this is a video I've been wanting to do a long time, and I just never got around to doing it because it hits kind of close to home. But the hardest thing about truck driving, I have to preface this by telling you my number one pet peeve when I'm talking to people about truck driving, non-truck drivers. The first thing that everybody always says is, "Oh, I couldn't do your job. I don't know if I could drive 8 hours a day. I get sleepy. Oh, I don't think you do your job. You got such a long trailer. Oh, it must be hard to maneuver around all that. I get scared when I'm just in traffic in my car." That is the easiest part of truck driving, is actually driving the truck. Half people have the ability to drive the truck. What we're getting paid to do is deal with all the rest. And there's a reason there's a 100% turnover rate in truck driving. There's a reason. My camera went out, but I wanted to finish up this video. This is something I really wanted to do. There's a reason why there's a 100% turnover in trucking. And it's not that just because you have to deal with all this mess. Every job has its difficult points. Every job has, this and that you got to deal with that's tough. The unique thing about driving a truck is when you have to deal with all that stuff, most of the time you're all alone. There's nobody to help you, nobody to hold your hand. When everything is going wrong in any other job, you could have, there's somebody there that you could turn to that helps you out. Most of the time, most of these companies, your dispatcher is not there to help you out. He actually is normally the cause of the problem. Luckily, not with me. But a lot of these companies, let's just be real. But a lot of times, you'll have to pick up a drop trailer, and they'll have to have a lumber tarp. You'll have to lift a 200-pound lumber tarp on top of the load, and this and that. I mean, you might have a load that just can't be secured properly, or there's no forklift drivers around to put tarp on your load, or anything. Most of this, from my experience, is really amplified with flatbedding, though. I don't want to discourage anybody from flatbedding, but wow, there's so many times where you just wish you had a helping hand. You're there all by yourself. Might fall off the trailer, get hurt. There's nobody there for you. It's crazy. But not just the working aspect, being alone, is what makes it difficult. Also, you might get a call from your wife saying, "Oh, I'm going through a real hard time." She might be contemplating suicide. You're out there on the road, you can't do nothing about it. You might have your son call up and say, "Why does mommy say that you want to be on the road instead of being with us when you're just trying to provide for them?" Or you just might be going through the normal everyday struggle, and you might be stuck at a dock for 34 hours just sitting in your truck, or anything like that. Breakdowns. I've seen guys lock their keys in their truck when they're stuck in the middle of a snowstorm. Man, it's just all the difficulties of this job is so amplified by being alone all the time. So that is probably the most difficult thing about trucking, honestly. It's not only going through all this, but you got to go through it alone. Day after day, weeks, maybe even months at a time. like I said, I really wanted to do this video, and I don't think I really did it justice. But it is just the worst feeling. I mean, even if you have a home every night job and you're home alone, well, at least you can go to the bar, you can do this or that, call up some friends, invite them over. But man, when everything's going wrong in a truck, sometimes you just want somebody there to talk to. Anyway, Matt with Tips for Truckers. I hope you have a great day. And don't let this discourage you from truck driving.